Hello, I'm Nsengiyumva, a student at Mount Kenya University, School of Social Sciences. My research project is about social media and law enforcement in crime prevention, the case study of Rwanda National Police Institution. Actually, social media are increasingly used by various people, societies, and institutions, and it has been a way of empower government institutions for interacting with its communities. Rwanda National Police has been engaged in that battle, as well as the social media means such as Twitter, Facebook has been created in 2011. In my documentary, we are going to see how those means has been improved and has playing a great role of preventing crimes.
Thank you very much. Rwanda National Police has been in existence for over up to 17 years now. But of course, as technology advances, we have opted also to join social media and the use of technology as a means of crime prevention and crime and combating crimes. It's in this regard that Rwanda National Police joined Facebook, and since then we have a Facebook account, and up to now we have a Facebook page. We have over 20,000 likes or fans or friends whom we communicate with on Facebook. And so you were asking how we communicate with them. It's a social exchange, but mainly our information, our communication relates to crimes, crime prevention, and safety and security in general. It's really security tips, mainly security and safety information. But above all, we are also getting feedback. We are getting information from our followers, meaning that the community that we police, the public, also gets an opportunity to share information, share timely and accurate information, to ask questions via this account. So it's an exchange, it's a platform for exchange and communication.
Do you see the impact of crime prevention through the use of those social media, including Facebook?
Yes, we have a very significant impact. We get feedback from the people. People ask questions and they get answered. People send compliments, especially the youth. You know, the Facebook is mainly for the youth, and we get feedback from them, those in the country and those even abroad. So we get really significant communication from them, and to us this is a positive impact. When somebody has a challenge or a problem and it is solved, and then they come back to us telling us this and this challenge was here. I had lost my phone, but thanks to Rwanda National Police now I have my phone. There was traffic jam here, but now it is cleared. Because also of the information that they give to us via social media, and we are able to respond and or prevent effectively.
My first question goes to, it is related to security matters. How could the social media relate with security matters?
You know, we are in the modern world, so yeah, everyone across the globe, everyone is moving with the trend. So with the use of internet, of course, it goes with the use of social media. So the use of traditional media, like radios and TV stations, have it's quite phasing out. We are in a new world that's moving up with the new technology. So the technology comes with a new way of communication. So with the use of those modern way of communication and communicating to the world, it comes also with issues to do with security, the threats. There are so many threats. People are attacking others on social media. People are masquerading like impersonating others. They're hacking their accounts and profiles so that they might use them to get what they want, either for business purposes or for damaging their profile. So with the use of social media, it has got its own advantages and disadvantages. So the major disadvantage of social media is security.
You know, today's many people are using social media. So my question is, what are some risks should occur and how to avoid it? It means, does RNP have some tips for social media privacy and security?
Okay, as I had mentioned it earlier, we've been experiencing the threats. People have been doing these attacks, not only on police side, but even on personal accounts. So I've had a friend who suffered from these kind of cyber crimes, the attacks. Someone else hacked into his Instagram account. So the same person posed as that same person. People had started following him. So they even exchanged some of the conversations that were confidential. So we are trying to coming up with the ways, the techniques to counter those attacks. But we have measures in the place that can counter those attacks, that can be able to stand and counter the attacks from the hackers. So
how the social media is important in today's life and how it can work in crime prevention.
Okay, social media is supporting policing efforts. Where you needed many police officers, you need fewer now, because the citizens are now playing a role in law enforcement. They are seeing crime scenes and they are reporting to police authorities. So where you needed more personnel to conduct law enforcement activities, you can rely on the citizens, and they report whatever crime that is being committed. They tell the police where there is any violation of the law. The citizens report to the police using the social media networks. It may have its own side effects, but generally speaking, it is helpful for law enforcement organs.
So, Doctor, are there some challenges in this process?
In using social media? Yeah, there are challenges, of course. Anything that comes with technology has its own challenges. In terms of law enforcement, social media, they may, for instance, tell you that someone is robbing somewhere, right? Yes. And you intervene as a police organization. You intervene to prevent the robbery. Can even tell you that there is noise violation, and because someone is not in happy relations with their neighbor, and you intervene to stop the noise. That's my belief. So I find that people may violate the technology and misuse police resources to intervene. So that is a negative consequence.
Okay, but my last question. So how can we measure this impact of social media in crime prevention, especially in criminal justice area around the national police, of course, and how can this be improved?
Yes. The main impact is the reduced time of intervention. Yeah, so before you needed to physically go to the police station and you report and they intervene. Now you can send a tweet and immediately there's a response from the police. So where it could take 3-4 hours, you can now get a response in 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, depending on how close the police is. And it saves lives. It may be emergency that requires an ambulance. So immediately the police informs the hospital and they send an ambulance immediately. So it saves lives and it makes the policing work much more effective. Service delivery is faster, and it should lead to the public being satisfied with the law enforcement, and the public is satisfied. That relationship is made stronger, and it is mutually beneficial for the public and for the law enforcement organs. So that I just told you, the intervention is much more effective and also helps to build the confidence of the law enforcement in the public, because if the police is giving services in a very efficient way, if it is intervening very efficiently and it is effective, the people are satisfied with it, and if people are satisfied with it, they are likely to report because they see the police as a force that is useful in their lives. So they see it as friendly, and they are likely to cooperate with it whenever it needs cooperation. And you can't really fight crime sustainably if you don't have the cooperation of the citizens. Yeah. So generally speaking, you see that the outcomes are very positive. Now, there is a challenge that may develop in that if the police takes this partnership with the population for granted and it does not intervene as timely as it should, then the people they start seeing that even if they report, nothing is done. So if someone sees 1, 2, 3, 4 times that they are reporting and nothing is being done, they will not report the 5th time or the 6th time. So for the police, they have to make sure that they are responding in order for the citizens to keep informing the police. So this technology can be useful, but only if the police realizes its importance and changes, shifts the way it has been doing traditional policing in relation with the advantages of technology. You're welcome.
Give us your time.
Yes, sir.
It's my prayer. How effective are RNP social media pages, especially Facebook page?
These are pages that are very effective, considering the fact that they are updated very many times in a day. It's not just updated once a day or once a week like many other institutions. This is a page that is updated each and every time a day, depending on the activities going on. So, depending on the fact that it is updated frequently, it keeps on trending on top of other pages as one of the most active pages. So it's quite effective, very effective.
Yes. Are there many people show interest and concern?
Absolutely, absolutely. We get different responses from different people. People write to us. They tell us about issues that need police attention. Of the 20,000 people who are following the Facebook page of police, we get many of them writing to us, telling us where there has been an issue. Some of them are actually appreciating the work we do. Others are reporting cases. Others are seeking police intervention in situations where crimes are about to be committed.
Does your page help in crime prevention?
Absolutely. We have had people who actually have been in trouble, and then the first thing they do is that they run to our Facebook page. They type, "My phone has been stolen," and then we intervene, and then we get to that person, we get to the crime scene, and get the person's property, and we recover it. But that is a petty example. We've had situations where people complain to us about cases of human trafficking.
Yes.
Say you're a person who is in Asia, and then we pick it from our Facebook page, then we liaise with different institutions, we get to that person and we repatriate the person back home. So it has been very helpful in terms of, because people now know that you can use social media to prevent a crime. So
Yes.
They know they can reach us, and then we can intervene, and then that has been very